What's up, everybody? MTG Gaming here, along with Jose the Ocho. We're about to. All right, people, let's get into
Yeah.
it. What's up, Jose? What you got for us?
All right. Let's go start with your baseball game. You said we talked earlier. You said you're how many games behind to get to the playoffs or to the wild card, Miguel? How behind you guys are? What you said earlier.
Um, I would have to check the standings again to see. I'm still new to baseball, so I'm
'Cause, I
trying
mean,
to.
we're in the middle of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the middle of the season. I mean, shooting for playoffs right now.
yeah, and I'm probably overreacting because I got
Any injuries right now with your team right now so far that you know of, or anything
Jazz Chisholm.
updates? I mean, I know you've been going to the games live and everything.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's injured right now. That's our best. That's one of our best players. I
Oh,
think
shit.
arguably he's our main best players, behind Luis Arias. So I actually have two of his jerseys. I'm actually wearing this one right now,
Oh, awesome.
right
How
here.
bad is he hit?
Oh, bro, he's good, bro. He's a good power hitter. He's a decent contact hitter, but he's more of a power hitter than a contact guy.
How long is he out? What did you hear so far about him?
They haven't say how long he's been out, but you know what's funny? He fucked up his ankle. Um, he fucked up his ankle in one game against the, I can't remember what game it was. He messed up his ankle. He was out for a good amount of weeks, and then he came back to the
Oh,
games when we
shit.
played against the Red Sox. When we played against the Red Sox, and what you call then he got injured again back here in Miami, or I think it was at practice. I think it was at practice or here in Miami. And what you call yeah, that's what happened. Like, he got injured, and I don't know how long he's gonna be out. And I hope they do. I
Oh,
hope he
wow.
comes back fast because we're gonna need him to contribute. You know.
Wow. Speedy recovery, man. That's all you need to get back to that playoff. I know it's the middle of the game, but you got pretty faith in your team to stay healthy. So
And I got
we're gonna be all right for the season.
And I still got pretty faith that they're gonna make it to the playoffs. So, and every
Yeah, I would say they're no strangers to playoffs. So
no, we are
you
not.
like you said, it's too soon. It's the middle of the game and everything. So things are gonna pick up out there.
Yes, and I have two of his jerseys. Like, here's the throwback one right here.
Uh huh. That's a cool one, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you
Awesome.
like?
Congrats, man. But it's kind of cool that you've been out there, going live and supporting. I've been seeing your page on that one, so
Yep.
that's a good, good little relaxation, good escape, and good thing to get off a little wrestling for a little bit because
Cause
getting into the wrestling now. Getting into the wrestling, Miguel. I will be honest to you. I have not seen Collision, and I cannot answer anything about
me neither.
Collision. So I don't know about you. I don't know if you have any answers, any updates. And any viewers, I'm sorry, we don't have anything about Collision.
No, we do
offense, like the way MJF said.
No, we do not. And the only thing that I like about AEW at this moment is their video game. That's why you see the people that are in here right now. There's 3 people in here. The only thing that I like about AEW at this moment is the video game. Have you checked out any gameplays on my YouTube channel, Jose?
Oh, yeah, and it's been a very big hit because, honestly, I even got to set up a little nephew because he's having a birthday coming. So I got to have a little surprise to definitely hit him a lot on this game. So I'm kind of looking forward to, have him to expose a little of that. So it's going to be very good.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think AEW's been on a roll with this whole game thing. So, a lot of people were asking if WWE is going to take Kenny Omega right away, but I really don't think so.
I don't think so either.
It's doing too good, him in the game and everything, and I tell people it's not happening,
I don't think he's
And
going to
honestly, I feel
WWE
like-
either.
And honestly, here's the thing that people are not getting. If Kenny Omega goes to the WWE is going to say, oh, we finally got a Kenny Omega. Let's put him in our trademark, put him in our show. Omega goes to the WWE. That's all it's there for. I mean, WWE is just about money and collection, Whoever thought that Sting would have gone to WWE, and, I mean, the old word is never say never.
I still to this day
they got themselves a trademark.
I still to this day believe that Kenny Omega, I mean, still to this day that Sting should have never went to WWE. I still to this day believe that. That should have never happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he was very over in Impact, TNA, and everything, and
yeah, I mean,
WCW, NWA, Jim Crockett, and everything.
Yeah, and
honestly, you know, he's doing a good job of not taking too many bumps, which I always hope he doesn't. You know.
Yeah, because Sting needs to retire, and Sting, I love Sting, but he needs to have a peaceful retirement. And two,
yeah,
and two, another thing I want to add is that Sting could easily get over anywhere he goes. Is just that the reason why I didn't want him to go to WWE, I didn't like how the way they were going to use him.
Oh yeah, I mean, think about it. When they put him against Triple H is the only thing he's going to do is definitely screw him over and do his McMahon family a favor. You know, screw him out. Yeah. I mean, that's a Triple H thing. And honestly, you know, and some people don't know, I'm not much of a Triple H guy, not much of a Triple H fan. I never was, never will, never will be.
As a booker or as a wrestler?
I do respect his accomplishments, and I do respect talent, because in general, we don't take talent away. Triple H has that. But no way you guys are going to ever persuade me that I'm going to be a Triple H guy. No.
But
talent I do respect, but I'm not a Triple H guy. You know?
But as a booker, you're not a Triple H guy.
And everybody should get that for the record, you know. What do you mean about that? Talent we do respect. We don't take that away from him. He's accomplished a lot. But there's no way that, or no chance in hell, like Vince McMahon says, I'm going to be a Triple H guy, you know. It is what it is, people.
Well, I'm not
It is what it is, people, you know, so...
I'm not really too much high on him as a wrestler as well, because I feel he got over pushed. And you know what? I got to use the bathroom right quick because I got a lot to say about that. I'll be back.
Yeah. Bathroom break match.
Bathroom break match.
Yeah, viewers, have your bathroom break.
Alright. I'm back.
Alright, back to the bathroom break, everybody.
Hey, you know who my opponent was? T.O. Hopper. You know, it was the quickest. That was the quickest match I ever had. You know how I beat him? I dunked this.
Consider that as your home improvement match, okay? That I'm trying to even find on the network. Home improvement match that JR tried to put over. TJ Harper versus the plumber versus the trash man. But anyway, getting back to your Triple H comments, yeah. In your own mind and your own thoughts, what do you think of Triple H for you?
Overpushed. His world title run should have never been long like it was. And Chris Benoit, was he really the right guy to beat Triple H? And second, well, Batista was definitely the right guy to beat him. Batista,
because that's almost like a torch passing, and they had a story of evolution story, so it made a lot of sense.
Yeah, and the only people that was able to put him down was, but it's just that I wish Kane had a world title run around that time as well. And you also could have had, if you would have pushed, if they would, I said that I was gonna say that.
Yeah, go ahead.
If they would have signed Sting at the time, can you imagine an Evolution feud versus Sting? And Sting takes out all members of Evolution like he did the NWO? So that's how I would have done it.
But they turned it into DX versus the NWO, you know. That's how the way it turned out to be. It was a Monday Night War story.
Yeah,
which JBL was out there trying to put over, you know.
But it kind of didn't make sense. But, you know why?
And then the funny part is, with DX and the NWO, these guys are all friends, man. These are all friends from the clique, you know.
Yep. But
that's the weird part about that storyline.
But it's just funny because, like the feud, it kind of didn't make any sense. You get what I'm coming from? Because you know how Sting was trying to save the WCW. Yeah. That's why it didn't really make sense.
Yeah, because the promo that Sting said was, "I'm not here for WCW, dude. I just want to beat the shit out of Triple H. That's all it is."
He did say that on Monday Night Raw. I remember that promo.
Yeah, I'm not here for WCW. I'm not here to fight for WCW, you know?
Yeah, but bro.
But unfortunately, they wanted to put that storyline to make it a WCW Monday Night Wars, storyline. So, I mean, I was there, and honestly, Triple H got a hell of a big boo right there.
I can imagine. Boo. And Triple H really buried Sting.
And especially when him and Stephanie were doing a promo, why would you do a promo in a WrestleMania? That should have waited till Monday Night Raw. And then I'm glad that The Rock and Ronda Rousey came in and interfere on it. It's like, that did not make no sense at all.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense, bro. WrestleMania should have been non-stop action.
Yeah, not putting a promo.
Yeah.
You could have stayed that Monday Night Raw. Mm-hmm. So I tell people, listeners, so this is what we think of Triple H. Not Triple H fans, but we do respect them. And it's something that Miguel says, that the pushes were too over pushed, Yeah. That's all we got to say about him.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Kevin Nash win the World Heavyweight title around that time, but he had bad knees, so it really wouldn't make a difference for him to win the belt. Same with Scott Steiner. He would have been a good choice, but he wasn't the same like he was in WCW, because he was a little... If you watch Raw around 03 and 02, he wasn't really the same like he was in WCW, if you noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, Paul Levesque really had some very personal issues against some talents in general, personally.
Especially the ones from WCW.
Personally, Paul Levesque, him and Scott Steiner don't get along in general.
Oh,
come on, I'm not going to kid myself.
Bro, him and Scott Steiner definitely didn't get along.
And honestly, Paul Levesque does not get along with Kurt Angle. He does not get along with the Hardys. Mm-hmm. And he does not get along with RVD.
Yeah, he didn't get along. But... I will say this.
Each other.
But I will say...
Well, when it comes to Hall of Fame, it's like I said, Miguel, they're only going to be up there to bend the knee and just respect, but they're not going to go out there and go, hey, it's a business deal, and respect, put differences aside, but don't expect them to be buddies and best friends, and that is not happening, guys.
Yeah,
Smart marks have to understand that kind of point of view, why you're doing it for,
Yep.
So it is what it is, man. And speaking of meet and greets, Miguel, any meet and greets that you are looking forward in Florida or anything
Yes, I
that we should
am.
know about?
This weekend, I'm going to be at Tampa Bay Convention Center, and
Okay, so what's happening there?
I'm going to meet Karen Ashley and David Patrick, the Psycho Red Ranger from Power Rangers in Space, and Karen Ashley, Aisha, the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Anybody else besides them?
Catherine and Zach, the Black and Pink Ranger, they're going to be there.
Yeah, don't expect a lot of celebrities there because they canceled because of the strike. Right now, San Diego
strike?
Comic-Con is taking over, which tomorrow's the last day for the Sunday Comic-Con, and only vendors, WWE talent or sport talents are the only ones that are doing the meet and greets, but no celebrities, like saying Denzel Washington or, Samuel Jackson. None of those guys are going to show up there because, of the strike. So,
tell me
no
about
celebrities
this
right now.
Tell me about this strike. I don't really know what it is. I can't wait to hear this.
Let me share the strike with you because right now I'm supporting the strike right now because my Disney production from Pixar and Disney Plus and everything like that right now is on strike because of that. Especially Pixar that does all these, production stuff. We're supporting it, and I will give you the 3 main reasons why they are doing it. Reason number 1, higher pay. Of course, we all deserve higher pay.
Yeah.
Reason number 2, healthcare, benefits, who doesn't need them, of course.
Yeah.
But reason number 3 is the most important thing. You do not want AI take over your job. I'll give you one example. If I'm going to a grocery store and get served, I'd rather get served by a human checker, store clerk, serving me.
Yeah.
I don't need no fucking machines or self-serve machines on it to serve me. So if you Google it more, if you YouTube it on the writer's strike, the main priority is you do not want AI take over your work and production and everything.
Like a robot.
Yes. It's almost, if you see the movie I, Robot with Will Smith,
Yes, I did.
or Demolition Man,
Yes, I did. Yep.
that's to give you an idea. If people are not well to inform or don't pay attention, this is an idea that society can turn out to be if people are disregarding everything.
Yeah.
So honestly, you don't want AI taking over your job.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And not only that, Miguel, another thing is that it's not a good day right now being a tourist because the hotels are on strike as well. The Marriott Hotel and everything, the housekeeping, they are on strike too. So if you're a tourist asking for room service, you can forget it, man. And they're not going to do your laundry either until these hotel personnel gets what they want.
Yeah.
Okay? I got a friend, Miguel, that works for UPS. If they don't get a deal by August, a strike may take over for UPS as well.
Really?
So, yeah. So, if people don't get too informed with these situations, you know the reason why they are striking,
Yeah.
Not because of the pay or the benefits, it's because of AI.
So the whole strike
So
is
if I'm
basically.
you people,
So the whole strike is basically about AI.
yeah. It's like, I know we're not trying to put mix in politics in this topic,
Yeah.
but you want to protect your future, it's always best for you guys to get yourself well informed about this,
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
at the same time, it's going to affect the sports entertainment.
Yeah.
For example, a lot of people were wondering if The Rock and John Cena are going to be in full-time WWE. The answer is no.
No.
They already said if they show up there a lot, according to the movie productions, they're going to get a very crappy, bad, not good fan base that they're going to say, oh, we're striking, we're taking the bullet for these guys, and they're going over there going to work and making money.
Yeah.
So Dwayne and John Cena and Dave Bautista, they got to live up to the commitment. Because, if they do, their fan base is not going to look good on them.
Well, Batista even said himself that he's never going to wrestle again.
Yeah, so they got to keep up the commitment. If anybody's currently filming and wrestling, they got to stick right now to their guns to commit and support the writers. Honestly, as far as AEW and WWE and all these wrestling companies and NFL sports, they got different writers. But now it's getting to their attention that if it gets severe, then it could affect them too if they're not careful.
Yeah.
So they cannot say not going to tickle them. No, it will. If it's going to affect them, it will. If they say they don't do politics, believe me, it's political as it gets, people.
Yes,
like I said, we're not trying to mix this guy, but it is political as it gets.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can update you, Miguel, there just hasn't been an agreement yet. This can take very long if there's agreements going on. To tell you the truth, nothing has been happening. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Nothing's been happening.
Yeah.
Any information, all I can tell you, go to your YouTube or any social media on Writer's Strike, and then you can see the updates and the controversies that are going on that are really going to attract your attention. So if anybody's interested, guys, check out the Writer's Strike social media. Please, guys, don't get fooled by hackers that are pretending that they're strikers and collect money with you guys, because we are collecting a strike fund. You just go to the entertainment.com, charity strike fund area, but don't go to these phony guys. So you guys got to be very careful with that too, because hackers are going to come to play here.
Yes, they will.
So that's the only thing I can update you with. And tomorrow, we're gonna keep supporting them and do what it takes. I mean, all I can tell you, these guys are just standing where they believe in, and the only thing I can tell the people is give them what they want, and everybody stays happy. It may sound easy, but I'm just gonna keep on saying it until something gets settled. But we do have a strike fund that that kind of contributes it a bit.
I guess I would be a supporter because anyway, I don't want robots to take over my job.
Rather be served by somebody like you that's gonna give me the good service. I'm not gonna have a stupid speak and spell robot or have an anonymous general manager booking my matches. Because see, that's an idea too, guys. What do you think WWE end up setting up? How do you call it? An anonymous general manager.
Yeah.
See, that could tell you an idea, dude, that you're not going to have a general manager take over calling the shots. You're going to have a computer booking your matches,
Yeah.
So, that's an idea, guys.
Yep. You will be wrestling this person on Monday Night Raw.
You'll be defending your belt.
Yeah.
So,
with no storyline, no explanation,
anyway,
we're just going to do an impromptu title match. So yeah, but
here's another topic I really want to share with you, and I think you might contribute to this one, Miguel. I know people have been asking us questions that how do they attend meet and greets or WWE events or AEW events or whatever events, and what they need to look out for. Remember when I went to the women's event on the OWW?
The WoW Women's of Wrestling? Yeah. The Glow. Yeah.
I was giving heads up to people that whenever you go to these events, guys, get yourself well informed. Because the experience I had there, and I even told Jasmine too, I wasn't too enthusiastic about it.
Oh, because I think you told me why.
Yeah. According to them, they say that the payment cover everything, and then on the last minute, they say that we have to pay separate. So if I'm you people, get yourself well prepared, get yourself well informed, and if they screw you, then find a way to make some comments about how your experience was, and find something that can threaten their business, something to look out for. So if I were you guys, pay attention to their details and to the package.
Yes, sir.
Because I think I never, and I had another one in SummerSlam. When we were in 2011, we were going to go to SummerSlam. The internet and Monday Night Raw started advertising where we can get our tickets. So we went to the Ticketmaster, Miguel, And when everybody was showing up to the Ticketmaster, this lady's out there saying, "Oh, I've been seeing you guys there an hour ago. Oh, you know what? The tickets are not sold here. They're sold somewhere else." And guess what happened?
What's that?
We had to show the lady the proof and the advertisement and the paperwork. Where was the tickets gonna sell? So you got to be very careful with these people and got to really pay attention that these people don't definitely clock you out very well, guys. Now, don't be surprised if talent cancel out at the last minute. That always happens, man.
Yeah.
My question to you, Miguel, when you went to WrestleCon and WrestleMania, any experiences that you dealt with, or everything went very well for you package-wise? Anything that we needed to look out for your experience?
I did not take any packages there. I didn't even ask for any packages there, so I wouldn't know. But I will say this: when I went to Ric Flair's table, the guy was being a dick. I just wanted to go up there and just say what's up to Rick, and that's it. But the guy was being a dick. He was like, "Do you want to get an autograph or a picture?" He was telling me with an attitude. That guy was being a dick.
Yeah, and I think that's something that really people have to look out to when their staffs kind of become dicks too. It's like, if you want to make a comment, feel free to do it, dude, because honestly, that can really threaten their business. And if the talent finds out, dude, they're gonna try to prevent not to get a very bad fan base. So
yeah,
feel free to put in those comments, because those are experiences that we went through, with some talents and their staffs acting like a real pricks, guys. So
yeah,
honestly, I definitely gave them a piece of my mind too, because when my service is not good, believe me, Miguel, I will comment about it.
Yeah.
And that's us telling us that we had bad customer service. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Bad customer service, and the customer's always right.
Yeah. And sometimes,
so
bro,
that's the only thing I know.
Sometimes I notice, bro, like the people at the tables, they don't even ask you. They don't even let you talk to them. They just go up to your grill right before you go up to them and say, "Do you want a picture and autograph?"
But here's the question, Miguel. Who is in charge of these talent calling the shots? Is it those staff people or the talents? Do they call the shots?
I have no idea.
Have you discovered anything like that?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. My guess would be the talent, though.
Because I remember with the John Cena meet and greet, they say one of the staff was being a dick, and then John Cena approved to autograph, the belts or the things. And from what I heard, that they said that he took this staff to the back and he told them, "You know what? Don't fuck this up. Don't do this or that. Either you come to work or go the fuck home."
Yeah.
Because I think John Cena wanted to show that he didn't want to get himself a bad fan base or something. So, so honestly, yeah, you do have a point. Maybe the talents do call the shots,
Yeah,
if they told him, "Hey, tell him not to talk to me," or something like that, then probably fine.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the only experience we can tell you, people, that if you want to go to these meet and greets or any of these events, make sure you guys really get yourself well informed. Another thing you guys got to look out for, try to take cash with you in case if they have computer Wi-Fi issues on their credit card machines or whatever, guys. So be prepared that.
Yeah.
Believe me, it doesn't prepare everybody. So make sure you guys have a plan B, because these meet and greets can become very severe when you deal with technical issues, so that's the experience we had,
Yeah.
Be prepared,
Because I never had that issue yet.
Because at WrestleCon, we did have that issue with the Wi-Fi thing. And then people had to go run through their ATMs to go get cash. So that's one of the ideas. If everybody's going to go to WrestleMania 40 or their WrestleCon there, be prepared if any predicament happens like that. And not only WrestleCon, but any meet and greet in general.
And not only that, there were some wrestlers there that didn't take card. Like, I wanted to take a picture with Boogeyman, but he didn't take card or PayPal, none of that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I say, people, you gotta try to take cash or some plan B with it, because there are some talents that that do take this or do take that or do take everything.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw Trinity Naomi, which congratulations for her Knockouts champion run. I did enjoy Slammiversary, so it was cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, when I went to Naomi's line, they say she was only taking credit cards only, no cash.
Really?
So at least I had that set up. Yeah. Her staff was saying that she was only taking credit card or something. If you have PayPal, yeah, go for it.
I wish that.
At this situation, she was just not taking cash.
I wish I could have. I wish I could.
Now Sasha Banks, she took everything, dude.
Oh,
cash
okay.
and credit and everything. She didn't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, money is money, you know. Money is money, you know.
Yeah, so I told people when it goes to Sasha's line, she took everything, you know. So what the heck?
Yeah.
Now here's another one that I really want to share with you in this meet and greet, and I know you and I discussed it. My wrestling guy, guy.
Oh, you got to tell me about El Santo.
He wanted to make it.
El Hijo de Santo. You got to tell me about that.
Okay, here, let me share this. Let me get this to. Let me share this one with you before I get to El Santos.
Yeah.
He wanted to try to be curious and to try to make an attempt to try to invite Jay Cargill for a future, you know, signing and everything. This is the answer he got, Miguel.
What?
If you want to get Jay Cargill, you will have to put your mortgage on the line to do a meet and greet.
No way. And
the wrestling guy said, just like you said, hell no, you're not worth that money. No offense, Jay Cargill, cut the shit. Not 50 grand, please.
She's talented.
And he said this.
She's not even all that big.
But you're not worth that money.
Absolutely.
And you know what they said too?
What's that? Kick
This
rocks?
is what they said. For 50 grand, you know how much he covered for 50 grand on his meet and greets?
How much?
Number one, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle. For 50 grand, he can do Kurt Angle, RVD, the NWO, Kevin Nash, and Mick Foley. For 5 of those talents, he has 50 grand right there. But for Jay Cargill, 50 grand? No.
Hell no. I would have said a straight up hell no. Jay Cargill is not even all that great. I like her and all, but she's not even all that great. I like her too. Yeah, I would not do that. Your guy is smart.
Fan, I'm sorry, Cargill. I'm not, you know. And as much as I love her husband, Brandon Phillips from the Angels, former Angel, I'm sorry, man, but your wife is not taking this money.
Exactly. Did he ever win a World Series?
No, he wasn't there for the 2004 one.
Oh, okay.
Only Tim Salmon, which was one of the OGs of the Angels.
And Vladimir.
He hung in there.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Yeah, I saw him out here in Miami one time. One time I went to a Marlins game. They did Latin night. They do Latin night every Saturday night, and he was there. Him and Daddy Yankee. They were all there at Loans Depot Park at the Marlins game.
Oh, cool. And then, you know, people were questioning because, you know, Mick Foley's coming in October. And Mick Foley's charging $100. And then people are asking, why is Mick Foley charging $100? And I'm going to myself, why not? Why did people have to spend $100 to meet and greet Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis? Please, they were not worth that money. That's the only reason why I didn't go to their meet and greets, you know.
Wait.
Because they were not worth $100.
Wait, Johnny Gargano was $100?
Yeah. And he went to the JWO, and Brian and Chris went to go meet and greet him, and Ace went to go meet and greet him.
I would not pay $100 to meet Johnny Gargano. Fuck that. At WrestleCon?
I'm sorry. No offense. He's talented, but he's not worth that money. And neither is Dexter Lumis, too.
Yeah.
I'm not spending for that kind of money. Forget it. Mick Foley, Miguel, I can let it go. RVD, I can let it go. The NWO, of course.
Absolutely.
Kurt Angle, for sure. But not Johnny Gargano. What do you think about that, Miguel?
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I would definitely not pay meet $100 to meet Johnny Gargano. And plus, Johnny Gargano was charging $50 at WrestleCon. But you know who I took a picture with instead of him? Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Adam
Well,
Cole.
he's now decent. He's only charging like $50 or $60 now.
I think he was charging.
Because when he went to,
I think he charged
because when
$40.
him and Britt Baker went to LA Fan Fest, they were charging about $200, and I think when they got the fan base, I think he ended up reconsidering it now. So now he's decent now.
Yeah, I think Adam Cole, when I took a picture of him in Dallas, it was like $40, I believe.
Yeah, he did reconsider it because he did this in the previous WrestleCon too as well. He did reconsider it. Him and Britt Baker must have had a bad fan base about their pricing, because don't be surprised that probably Jay Cargill's getting one right now of what she's asking in any meet and greet,
Yeah. Hell no, I wouldn't meet Jay Cargill for $50,000. Mick Foley yes, Mick
Kevin
Foley.
Nash or
yes.
the NWO.
Yes.
50 grand for 5 talents. He pulled it off right there.
Yeah. Hey, did he ever thought about bringing in the Big Show? Did you ever recommend him the Big Show?
They did, but then he said he's always off the radar or something. Or another one, they say that he's really not too big on meet and greets or something.
Oh, really? I guess
because they tried to get the Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, and he said he declined. They say that Mark Briscoe is not too big on meet and greets, so they skipped him out. They gave it a try. They made it.
They probably.
But Briscoe, yeah, he's not too big on meet and greets.
They probably had bad experiences with fans, like how that one Pink Ranger from Power Rangers in Space. They said she doesn't do meet and greets because they said she had a bad incident with a fan. Maybe that's why they don't do meet and greets. Paul and the Briscoe.
So once they
Mark
got
Briscoe.
that decline, they just skipped it too. They just say, okay, skip it. Let's see who else is going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most of the time, I feel like all these indie guys and all these Triple H NXT guys, when they go to meet and greets, they ask for too much money at meet and greets.
Yeah.
And if I were you guys, you're not worth the money.
Yeah, I know.
Here's an experience.
Those NXT guys, none of them are worth money. Ciampa, Cole, Gargano, none of these guys are worth that much.
The Undisputed Era, no.
Yeah.
Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era, no.
Wait, Bobby Fish was $100?
When I went to go see the Undisputed Era,
Bobby Fish was $100?
he was asking for a lot.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. You know who declined?
Who?
Kyle O'Reilly. He's not big on meet and greets. He's been declining.
Really? Oh, I guess he had bad experiences with fans too. I would like
to be Kyle O'Reilly.
It's just that.
Well, he's a funny guy, but he already declined that he doesn't want to do meet and greets.
Well, it's just that they're not people. I guess because they're not people persons. They're just not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't bring him up, because they don't want to bring him up for any meet and greets. So, I mean, they got their reasons. I can respect that.
Yeah.
They don't want to. They don't want to.
Yeah.
It's nothing mandatory about it.
Yeah.
But any of these NXT guys, no, you guys are not worth $100 or more.
Jade Cargill and those
Especially Paige. Saraya did $200. Can you believe it?
Hell no! I would not pay $200 to take a picture with Paige. No way. I'm gonna agree with you on that.
$200, dude.
No.
Neither do I. So I'm not gonna spend that for Paige. No offense, Paige, but no.
You haven't been in the business long enough, and you've been hurt majority of your career. Why would somebody would want to pay you $200 to take a picture? No, that's an absolutely no-no.
Yep. Yeah. So, Roderick Strong from the Undisputed Era, I went to see him. If you saw my meet and greet.
Yes, I did.
I only paid for the combo, like the $50 for him. For his VIP, he was asking for $90. I'm like, I pass. I'm just gonna go simple.
Nah.
One signing and picture, and I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no offense. I like him, but he's not worth that much either. I'm sorry.
I knew the guy was not gonna wrestle on the main roster. The only time when he's good is when he's paired up with somebody. You saw it with the Undisputed Era and the Diamond Mine. But him by himself, he couldn't really get over. Because if you remember his first babyface run in NXT, he wasn't really all that. great as a babyface, but when he joined Undisputed Era, that's when that's the only time that he really got over.
That's what the same thing he did in Ring of Honor. He needed a faction to get himself over when he was a Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor?
And then he had an exhibition. Yeah, and then he had an exhibition match with the Macho Man for charity. That's why one time you saw me with the Macho Man shirt, because I was bringing him. I go, you remember you and the Macho Man had an exhibition charity match or something like that?
He wrestled
so he had a match
Macho
with the Macho Man. Yeah, it was for charity. This happened around, I think, 2000, probably around, I think the Macho Man passed away around 2011 or 2010, somewhere right, if I remember.
Yeah.
And before that, he was doing a charity with the Macho Man.
Really? I gotta check that out.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was like a charity thing. It wasn't like for titles or anything like that.
Mm.
So that's why when he saw me with the Macho Man shirt, I wanted to take him back to memory lane and everything and shit. But I'm sorry, he was not worth $100. Sorry,
absolutely not.
Sorry for the Undisputed Era. No.
Yeah, absolutely not, bro. I don't blame you, bro, at all, one bit.
Yeah. Do you know how much El Santos, getting to El Santos, you know how much he was charging?
How much?
$40.
Really?
40.
I need to meet El Santos.
Simple.
I need to meet El Santos. And plus, he's one of the most iconic wrestlers in Mexico. But that was the son, though. That's not the original El Santo. The original El Santo, his dad, bro, he was like the Hulk Hogan of Mexico. Like, bro, no other Mexican wrestler has ever put asses in the... It never put asses in the seats like how the original El Santos did. And unfortunately, he passed away back in 1980, around the 80s, so rest in peace to him. What an amazing legacy. And, bro, the only time that he ever opened his mask...
And the son of El Santos, you know what? Yeah.
He opened his mask on live TV. Like,
yeah, you know what he told me?
Like, he literally did this.
No, it's a tradition of not taking off your mask.
Yeah.
This is one people that should understand about masked wrestlers.
Roderick.
We know about the Lucha Libre tradition. Was it a bad call for Rey Mysterio to take off his mask against Lex Luger? And what's your opinion and your comments about that?
Disrespectful to the luchadors. And what you call, they said that Eric Bischoff was the one that wanted him to take off his mask. I guess Eric Bischoff didn't have respect for the Lucha Libre culture, so fuck him for that. But I still like Eric Bischoff at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I just think it's a slap in the face to all the luchadors.
Like him, but I don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with that, and I don't support Bischoff for that. Because not only Ray did it too, remember Psychosis and Juventud Guerrera, they had that same match fights too, taking off their mask, you know.
I don't think La Parka ever took off his mask. You know the La Parka, right?
No, he never did.
Yeah.
Hell no, he stuck to his guns. La Parka is a traditional luchador that is still with the mask.
Yeah.
We have no idea who the hell he is. It's like on Instagram. I follow this female independent wrestler, which, you know, she wrestled with Jasmine Allura, Dulce Tormenta.
Dulce Tormenta,
So
yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah,
I know who that is.
So if you look at the clips of Dulce Tormenta, you know what she does. She does the workouts, but she censors herself and she puts the emojis around her not to reveal the identity.
Yeah.
And I tell people, don't trip. Do not trip. Because she's keeping the tradition of the master luchadora and luchador. What do you think?
Because
you think she's going on the right here?
Absolutely. And what you call I know a lot of people say kayfabe is dead, but not so much. But what you call, she's not the only one that does it. Lady Maravilla from AAA, she does it. Pretty. Like I was saying, Lady Maravilla, she's a AAA.
On the right, not to put their identities. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lady Maravilla, what you call, did the same thing. She does the same thing. They put the emoji around their face. Pentagon does that. Ray Phoenix does that. If you look at their Instagram stories, you'll see it. So yeah, and
because Dulce Tormenta, when I follow her, you know, when she's working out, she'll put an emoji on her head, or if she's having lunch with her friends, she has the emoji on, but not the friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to me, that's like Dulce Tormenta doing the right thing, keeping the tradition of the mask. I mean, with Rey Mysterio, I mean, I love him, but yeah, dude, I'm sure he regrets it, you know, and I'm sure he feels bad. I don't think it was never his intention to do that anyway, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and good luck trying to get El Santo to do that, because I'm pretty sure he would have walked out of WCW right away. But you know who never took off their mask? And he's even buried with his mask on. Blue Demon.
Ooh,
Blue Demon.
Oh, yeah. Hell no.
That guy never took off his mask. Yeah. Oh, and Mil Máscaras?
Not even...
Mil Máscaras, he never took off his mask.
Well, because he had so many masks, I tell people. And remember, Mil Máscaras was El Hijo del Santos tag team partner.
Yes,
that's what he told me in the meet and greet.
Yes, he was. And
he said I was his tag team partner.
And Mil Máscaras, I remember at Madison Square Garden, I think it was Superstar Billy Graham he was wrestling against. Superstar Billy Graham was about to take off his mask, and everyone got their cameras ready, and guess what? There's another mask there. Idiots.
Yeah.
Idiots.
It's like when Roddy Piper in Superstars of Wrestling went against the Conquistadors.
Oh,
when he went against
those guys in all gold
Roddy
suits.
Piper, Roddy Piper wanted to take the Conquistador's mask off, which he did. But guess what? The Conquistador put his towel all around him, not to reveal his identity.
Yeah.
And the Conquistador did the right thing right there. As much as Piper had the mask waved around, the Conquistador still didn't show his identity. So we still don't know who the Conquistadors are, you know?
Yeah, the Los Conquistadors. Remember when Kurt Angle brought it back on Monday? Remember when Kurt Angle brought it back on Monday Night Raw in that Battle Royal against Baron Corbin?
Oh, how about Edge and Christian?
Oh, yeah, they brought it back, too. They did bring it back as well.
Si, senor. David Christian going, si, senor.
The Los Conquistadors. It's just funny.
But let me give you something credit about the Conquistadors when they were very over.
They weren't.
The Survivor Series.
Oh, yeah, they were.
1989, remember? Against the Powers of Pain and Demolition team, when they represented Team Demolition, people were rooting for the Conquistadors to win the Survivor Series, dude.
That's the only time.
I mean, the Conquistadors right there were very over, but unfortunately they couldn't beat the Powers of Pain, so even Jesse Ventura put them over, dude, that he did not expect the Conquistadors to advance that far, dude, because remember, the Conquistadors were treated as jobbers.
Yes, they were.
In every event.
Yes, they were.
But in the Survivor Series, they were not. They were like very over, dude. That's the part that I give the Conquistadors respect, dude. They hung in there, dude.
The Los Conquistadors.
It's like when Jesse Ventura was telling Gorilla Monsoon, how do you know what's Conquistador 1, Conquistador 2? Oh, Conquistador 1 is a little taller, and the number 2 it's shorter, Jesse.
Yeah.
I love Gorilla, man. I love him, man.
Yeah, bro, I love Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse Ventura. It's funny one time when Jesse Ventura was like, "Oh, Hogan lust is for Miss Elizabeth," and then what you call? He was like, "What do you mean lust?" Remember WrestleMania 4? No, WrestleMania 5.
Yeah.
When the Mega Powers exploded. Have you seen the ending of the like in the middle of the? Yeah. That jump was funny. Bro, Jesse Ventura's always been funny. I remember one time he was like, I had a manager once back in 1981. Bobby Heenan used to manage me. And then Gorilla Monsoon was like, yeah, and he shoved your career down the toilet.
That was so funny. That's so funny with Jesse. You know, I tell people, because of Jesse Ventura, he's the one that made me attract the heels more than the baby faces. That's what I tell everybody. Because of Jesse Ventura, I would always enjoy listening to Jesse Ventura supporting and endorsing the heels every single time when him and Gorilla were always broadcasting the fight, you know.
Do you think he'll ever make
And then Bobby Heenan would be second too. You know, Bobby Heenan would do the same thing, you know.
Do you think he'll ever make another WWE appearance?
I wish he did, because, you know, when he went to that WrestleCon, I think in what year was this? I think on 2017 or 2016. They told me that WrestleCon, that meet and greet, it was a long line for Jesse Ventura because that was his first meet and greet in New York.
That had to be WrestleMania 35 back in 2019 when it was in New York. The main event was Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, they say that was a long line meet and greet because it was Jesse Ventura's first meet and greet.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to go see Jesse. No offense for the other talents, everybody went for Jesse, dude.
Yeah. And, bro, in New York, that's WWE territory. Bro, New York will always be the biggest WWE territory than any other state or city here in the United States. Would you agree?
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden.
Including Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, and what you call New York?
Wrestling, meet and greets, everything.
Absolutely. New York has a whole history with WWE. And what you call, bro, New York is an actual wrestling city. It's a better wrestling city than LA, Orlando, etc. It's better than all of that. And no wonder why his line was so long, because he had so much history there, especially in Madison Square Garden, and especially as a guy, not only as a commentator, also as a wrestler. So yeah, that's why the line was so packed. And if Bobby Heenan was still alive and was there at that WrestleCon, he would have had a lot of people approaching him. Oh yeah, but it sucks that he could. If we were to meet him, like in his later years, he probably wouldn't talk to us, because you know how he had jaw cancer, right? When he was about to, when he was getting old, and they said he couldn't talk. So yeah. So yep.
Everybody was so desperate for Bobby Heenan. I would not have been. See, that's why at this WrestleCon, I decided to go see Jake the Snake and Lex Luger, the Berserker, the Mask Rapper, all of these people, dude. And I was like telling all the new talents, hey, man, no offense to you guys, but I don't want to see Warlord, and I don't want to see this guy. You know, I mean, I don't want to see Aaron Solo. I mean, I know you've been humping Bailey in the past. I know you're not married to her no more. You know, but I got to get with these legends. You know.
Mm-hmm. But was I really want to.
was married to Ding Dong. Hello.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Ding Dong catchphrase. I think it's stupid.
Yeah. Hey, here's a question, Miguel. Speaking of Bailey, do you concern yourself with Bailey considering herself injury prone now?
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing that from her.
Yeah, and
have you calculated that before?
Yes, I did. She gets injured a lot, but I was never a huge fan of her. I'm not a fan of Bailey at all. I'm not a fan of her as a heel or a babyface. Her heel promos are cringy.
But what have you observed? Are you observing some injuries on her that it's gonna take a long time for her to get over, or forced to retire, or anything like that?
Probably forced to retire. I mean, I don't want.
Are you noticing something like that?
Probably forced her to retire if she doesn't get healed up right. And I know I don't like Bailey people, but I'm not saying that she should get out of the wrestling business. So that's not what I'm saying.
No, I think the main message is this, Miguel, that I think if I'm Bailey, stay healthy and be careful, man, because if you're going to be injury prone, I would concern myself if I were you. Yeah. That's all I could say. You don't have to be a Bailey fan to say it, you know, but I'm noticing that she may be very close to be injury prone.
Yeah, she is. And I guess that storyline, she's probably going to come out to the ring with Io Sky now, like manage her or whatever, and probably going to talk for her because, you know, Io Sky doesn't speak English.
Well, the thing is, they have to plant the seeds of the feud of the Damage Control breakup. Yes, that storyline has to take place, you know.
Yeah, it's eventually going to happen, you know.
And as far as Judgment Day goes, people, I don't like Judgment Day. Judgment Day sucks. I wish Damian Priest can get out of there. The sooner the better. I am not invested in Judgment Day. And anybody said that Judgment Day is better than the Bloodline,
Hell
I don't
no.
agree with you.
Hell no, I disagree
Do not
with that.
compare Judgment Day to the Bloodline, people. Why are you, Smart Mark, saying that?
Well, they probably
Judgment Day is no Bloodline.
But I will give Judgment Day credit for this. They've got heat. Think about it. Well, the only person that's getting heat out of it is Dominic, and Dominic is probably the second best heel behind Roman Reigns. So
yeah, because the thing is, you know what makes me laugh about Dominic?
What's that?
That he can talk over the booze. I don't know. That just makes me laugh, dude.
It makes me laugh too.
I'm trying to talk.
Boo! It's funny, bro. And Ray,
don't disrespect me.
That storyline with Ray really put him over as a heel. So yeah, and Dominic, this is the best. This is at his best at the moment of him being a heel.
And you know that they're dialing it down with the whole mommy and Rhea Ripley cozy shit. Have you seen that now? That it's reducing now.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Because from what I heard, Buddy Murphy is not too enthusiastic about it, dude. And if it is like that, and if it is true, Buddy Murphy, I don't blame you. If that's a true thing, dude. Because honestly, you know what? It's very evident that Rhea and Dominic have made it very obviously. I don't give a shit if Dominic's engaged, and it doesn't matter that Rhea and Buddy Murphy are in a relationship. The storyline and the character that they did, it looked too real and too cozy, dude.
It did. And another thing one thing I do want to say is that I don't know. I do like this. I like the concept of the whole Judgment Day. I would have to. I know I would know how to work it better. Honestly, I know I'm being a smart here, people, but I think I would know how to do it. But what you call?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. It's gonna create a story for the Judgment Day breakup.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
What's gonna cost it? The briefcase.
Yes, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I do like this. The
briefcase is gonna create a story.
Yes, it will. But what I'm gonna say here is that I do like that dark Damian Priest, the dark, the outfit and everything, the heel. If you watch how he cuts a promo for the Judgment Day, I like how he sounds. Oh, yeah. I wish they could have made him the leader. Basically, Finn Balor is the leader, but it would have been better if Damian Priest was the leader instead of Finn Balor.
Maybe the story will go like that. Who do you expect to leave Judgment Day? Right here.
Damian Priest.
Even
though I don't
Damian Priest, yeah.
I wouldn't want him to leave Judgment Day. I would rather let Finn leave Judgment Day rather than Damian Priest, because I do like that dark Damian Priest.
Yeah. Yeah, because he knows how to put it over. And I think because of Damian Priest is why the Judgment Day is over. Not because of Finn Balor, Tranquilo, or Te Quiero.
No. Oh my God! Please do.
Please.
Stop speaking Spanish.
Knock it off, Finn.
Stop speaking Spanish.
Knock it off, Finn. Don't tranquilo us, dude. Really. You know.
Yeah.
And honestly, here's another thing that's got to my attention with Dominic. They have criticized Dominic for winning the championship, not clean, but winning a championship of an enhancement talent championship. They say that they're going to screw Dominic so well and he's not going to be put over. The push looks too exaggerating. What do you think about your comments about that?
That was strange how he won the NXT North American title. Are you with it or not? I mean, I'm not really sure because I checked it over. I took a chance to see it. The match didn't make any sense. And he didn't win clean, and you had so much Rhea in there. So, you know, honestly, I have to even put down Rhea Ripley anyway, because she's not giving the championship any importance anyway. Yeah. The last good match that she had was with, with Natalia, and that's it. Well, that match was yeah, that is true. Yeah, never mind. You're right. Oh, crap. I gotta use the bathroom.
And now...
I'll be back, Jose. Gotta go another bathroom break match.
Bathroom break, everybody.
I wonder who my new opponent is. I'll be back. am back.
Alright.
Alright, I'm back.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
We got a few minutes left before we wrap this up
Let
and
me
everything.
see. Hi.
But,
Oh, wait, we got a comment.
Dominic, do you think that they're pushing it too much, you think, with him? Do you think that he might go lost in the shuffle very early?
No, I don't think he'll get lost in the shuffle. I don't think he'll get lost in the shuffle, bro. The fans are booing the hell out of him. It's gonna be a while till they made him lose in the shuffle.
But you know what match that I enjoyed with Dominic was the one with yesterday against Butch.
Did he win fairly though?
No.
Oh.
Because Rhea Ripley gave him a low blow and shit and things like that.
Yeah. Lee
And
Payne.
honestly, I think Rhea Ripley wants to definitely break his fingers, dude.
Yeah,
break her fingers and shit.
We got a comment here. Lee Payne writes, "Hi, first time on here. What's going on?" Oh no, bro. We just chatting some wrestling and baseball, and we're talking about stuff that's going on in WWE right now. And I'm playing AEW Fight Forever because this is a fun ass game. So thanks for joining me, Lee Payne. And Even Riaz. Yes, you can request whatever match you want me to do. I'll do it for you. But all right, Jose, keep going.
Yeah, I did enjoy the match with Butch because Butch definitely put Dominic to work. He was making Dominic scream like a girl because you know how Butch does all those fingers, you know, those finger twists and everything.
That's funny.
Watch that match again, dude. He was making Dominic cry, dude, on that move.
I gotta
The
check it
other
out.
wrestlers, they know how to like endure the pain. Dominic, no, dude. It's like, oh, let me go. Don't cut my fingers.
Bro, but he probably just acting like one of those bitchy heel, like those baby heels that say stop doing that or having. I mean, didn't used to do that? Ric Flair, because you know how Ric Flair is on his knees and tells the wrestler, no, don't hit me. It's kind of something like that.
Well, Butch put him to work.
Butch put him to work. But I can't wait to. I'll watch that match when I get a chance. I didn't watch SmackDown last Friday because I was kind of busy. But like I said, bro, I haven't been watching wrestling all these weeks because I've been having difficulties with my cable company. But I'll get that fixed somehow. So yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah, I haven't really been into wrestling because of my strike, so I really can't answer anything, and we can't answer what happened in Collision tonight, so I can't tell you that, guys, so no offense. I know Miguel and I made a discussion about if Collision is going to make it big in the future.
I don't think
Time will tell, people, because when it comes to Collision, I think fans are going to have other options to do something else instead of watching Collision. It's impossible to try to book yourself to watch wrestling on a Saturday.
Yeah.
It happened before with WCW Saturday Night, WWE Superstars of Wrestling, or WWE Velocity. It's impossible for a Saturday.
Let me see something right quick. Lee Payne writes in the comics, you taking match requests, anything with beautiful Yaka. You mean Yaka Sakazaki, that Japanese wrestler that's in this game? Bro, she hasn't appeared on AEW in a while. I only seen 3 matches in the beginning of her career in AEW, and then she's got lost in the shuffle. You remember Yuka Sakazaki, Jose?
Yeah.
That Japanese wrestler that
she's having a meet and greet. Yeah, she's going to be at JWO next month. I'm not going to be available to see her.
But, bro,
yeah, JWO's bringing her. I think in 3 or 4 weeks or something.
But she hasn't appeared on AEW in a while, bro. Like, it's been a long time.
No offense.
Yeah.
But she's doing a meet and greet.
Yes, she is. Yeah, I see that. But I'll do that for you in the comments, Lee Payne. Lee Payne. So, yep.
Yeah, congratulations to Trinity winning the women's champion.
Oh wait, here's another topic. Here's another.
Slammiversary was good. I did enjoy Slammiversary.
Yeah, but I haven't seen a.
It was worth my $50.
I haven't seen a.
It was worth my $50.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Slammiversary since 2010.
Well, you know, Trinity and Perasso are gonna be owed a rematch, and I think they're gonna do it at Bound for Glory, which is their WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Bound for Glory is their WrestleMania.
Rematch.
Yeah.
They're gonna use this rematch like a stipulation, and I think they're gonna really seal the show on this one.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm Trinity, give her the rematch at Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
Because Bound for Glory is their WrestleMania right there.
Yeah. Lee Payne writes in the comments, more of a TJPW fan than WWE. You mean New Japan Pro Wrestling? As in NJPW? She is leaving Japan for America in December. Oh, he's probably talking about Yuka Sakazaki. But here's one thing I also want to say is that I'm still sticking to my guns here. I do not think Cody Rhodes is going to beat Roman Reigns for the belt. It's a 50-50 chance. I'm not going to say that there's no possible or no chance of that happening. I'm not going to say that. I mean, it could happen, but I do not want Cody Rhodes to beat Roman Reigns. And is Cody Rhodes going to beat Roman Reigns?
I don't think it doesn't matter. You know what, Miguel? It doesn't matter anymore. Miguel, it doesn't matter anymore. Why? Because Jey Uso is the only man that defeated Roman Reigns. It was family that defeated Roman. No outsider, no nobody.
Yeah.
Jey Uso is the only man that defeated, and I feel like maybe that's the only worthy opponent that has defeated him. I'm not saying he's going to be the next champion, but it took bloodline opponent to defeat Roman.
Yeah.
And the story and the booking is still good.
Yeah, but Lee Payne writes Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Oh, I didn't know that was a wrestling company. But
yeah, it is.
Tell us about her, Lee Payne, in the comments. Tell us about Yuka Sakazaki, because we don't really know much about her, but you can feel free to tell us about her. Yuka,
give us some introduction, some exposure, and everything, so that way you get to know the talents a bit.
Yuka, other contracted promo. Oh. But anyways, what I was gonna say, wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Brian thinks it's gonna happen, but I don't think
it matters anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore, and he's still asking who should take the belt off of him.
Not gonna be him.
Yeah,
because the story doesn't make any sense anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, and I wonder. But yeah, they're pushing him on Raw, but it seems like they're gonna make him go after the World Heavyweight title. I don't think they're gonna make him go after the Universal title. And second,
maybe he's gonna be Cody against Damian Priest.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. I would not mind seeing that. But
okay, what do you predict with Damian Priest? Do you think he'll cash it in SummerSlam to intervene with the Finn Balor and Seth Rollins? Do you predict anything like that, or is it the right time?
So, hey, ask that question again. I'm sorry.
Okay. SummerSlam, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly this is their rematch from 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you predict or expect for Damian to intervene to cash in that briefcase at that moment?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, absolutely.
Is it the right time?
But the problem is, wait, before I enter the right time part, I do want to say that I have a feeling that Damian Priest is going to blow it. Like, I don't think that he's going to successfully cash it in like how Damian Sandow did it and Baron Corbin. Like, you know how they won the Money in the Bank? I have a feeling that they're not going to... I have a feeling that they're not going to...
I do agree with you, the unsuccessful, because maybe the unsuccessful can create a story.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A Judgment Day breakup, right?
Yeah, but I'm probably not going to be too invested into it. Well, Damian Priest can play a babyface, but I would rather see him as a heel.
But that's what they're pushing for. They're pushing for a first Latino babyface. And I feel like maybe Damian Priest is the only guy that can do it. I mean, he can do it both. He can go heel and babyface. He goes both ways, you know?
Wait, what do you mean first
He's
Latino?
good at both.
But what do you mean first Latino babyface?
That's what Vince McMahon, if you heard on the internet, That's what WWE's trying to plan themselves. They want to put a Latino babyface in the future.
I guess.
And they're thinking about Escobar or Damian Priest.
I'd rather have Damian Priest than Santos Escobar. I mean, I like Santos Escobar, but I like Damian Priest better than him.
Yeah. For Santos Escobar, I think the farthest he's going to go will be mid-card. No offense.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think world champion material, no.
Yeah.
But I say maybe US or IC belt or tag team for LWO. I feel that's the farthest Escobar's going to go.
Yeah, and we got some I got some comments here. What you call it? Lee Payne writes, I don't think they will give the title to EO. Think EO is gonna cash in. Will be a failed attempt, possibly.
Yeah, they want to make history of that one.
Yeah, possibly.
I can agree with.
Yeah, possibly Lee. That could happen.
Maybe it can create a damage control breakup storyline. That briefcase can do that for damage control.
Yeah.
A breakup, a storyline.
Yeah.
We can predict that.
Yeah, absolutely. And what you call well, we'll see what happens. I mean, but when is EO supposed to cash it in? You think she'll cash it in at SummerSlam during the whoever's fighting?
I wouldn't be surprised, but the thing is, the briefcases are not being used too proper, man. That's the only thing that I'm not liking so much about Money in the Bank anymore. These briefcases are not well put over.
Yeah.
They're making too much history and saying, oh, first John Cena, then San